everyone, Emily Cleghorn here. So if you don't know this about me, I'm a mom of two. My daughter is almost 20 months and my son just turned 2 months. So today we're talking about, I'm going to give you 5 sleep tips for the new mom, trying to get that baby to sleep. But first things first, if you are new here, click the subscribe button down below and also the bell so that you get notifications for when I post new videos. So 5 sleep tips. So first, I think I'll start out a little bit with my story so you know where I'm coming from, and then we'll go into the five tips that I have for you. So when I first had my daughter, I was living in survival mode. My main priority when I had her and we brought her home from the hospital was to get breastfeeding down pat, because all moms know how hard that is. So that was my first priority, and then sleep came after. So we were living in survival mode and I was really tired, and I'm the kind of person who needs to have sleep, or I just can't function. I become an emotional mess. So I did some research because I knew I couldn't keep going like this, because in order for me to be the best mom I can be, I need to have sleep. So I started doing some research online. I looked high and low, and I found 5 things. I found more than 5 things, but today I'm going to share you 5 things that really worked for me that I found through my research. So the first thing that I found was that a sound machine helps. So I didn't really understand this as a new mom, but when you think about it, baby is going from listening to your insides gurgle and go on. It's really noisy in there. So then when they come out and it's quiet at night, they don't know what's going on. It's like the silence is deafening. So a sound machine helps them to relax and feel safe, so that they can sleep. The second thing I found was a calm environment. Now, it doesn't need to be quiet because the sound machine, but it does need to be calm. So not a lot of stimuli. Babies get really overstimulated really easily. So soothing colors, just a calm environment. Another thing I learned, was that babies need super dark for them to sleep. It helps the body know that it's sleepy time so that it can produce the sleepy hormone melatonin. So when it's not as dark as it should be, then baby can't sleep really well because their body isn't producing enough melatonin for them to be sleepy. For my daughter, we found that she wouldn't sleep in her bassinet because it was really flat, and she was having some problems with reflux. So we purchased a bassinet wedge that just goes underneath the mattress and puts them at a slight incline so that the acid from their little tummy doesn't come up and burn their throat, and prevents the discomfort of that. Because if you've ever had heartburn or reflux yourself, you know how uncomfortable it is. So that helped us. And the 5th thing that I found is practice. So their baby is going from being all cooped up in mama's tummy, not having much room to move at all, to being expected to sleep in a bassinet. Okay, so a bassinet, if you have a newborn, is kind of big. for them because they're so tiny. So what I found is that if we practiced, so putting her in the bassinet when she's awake, putting her in the bassinet when she's asleep, when she wakes up, comfort her. And then as time progresses, she begins to sleep longer and longer. So I'm curious, those were some of the things I found, and that's some of the struggle I've experienced. So what are some of your sleep struggles with your little ones that you have had, or what sleep struggles are you anticipating? Put that in the comments below. And I have written a blog about this topic as well. The link is in the description. That's all I have for you today, guys. Have a great day.